Joe Rogan, my man, close friend of mine, Joe Rogan, he made a multi-million-dollar deal with Spotify to move his entire podcast to Spotify, including the video version of it. And I'm here to tell you the real reason why he did it. And one of those reasons is because he is tired of the comments. People are going crazy on the comments. He doesn't serve any purpose to him to have a bunch of idiots going nuts in the comments. Having said that, the comments on YouTube is one of the funniest places you can go to. You can go to any Joe Rogan video and then scroll down to this comment sections and find like the funniest shit happening in there. Especially, I like this one thing that I don't know who started that, but I saw that and I jumped onto it. And I guess I shouldn't add to the craziness, but it's just so fun to do it. And what I'm talking about is usually that thing that they do when they say Joe Rogan, then in between quotation marks they put whatever it is that they want to draw attention to, and then end it with Rogan, like Joe, I love sauna, Rogan, and so on and so forth. You get the idea. Like, if you keep reading those, I have such a good time just reading like all of the people's comment saying Joe Rogan this, Joe Rogan that, So that's one of the good parts. Obviously, you're gonna have people who are not there to have fun and they just wanna, be mean to other people and just start insulting each other in the comments. And I don't do that, but definitely it's a good read if you just go for the comedy. The other thing that nobody is talking about, and I think I'm gonna be the only or at least the first one to talk about this. Another big reason why he is moving to Spotify, or at least see the Spotify offer as enticing, is because once he's in Spotify, he won't have to worry about being taken down for copyright issues on his videos. He talks a lot about this on his podcast, like a lot. He doesn't want to play music. He doesn't want to show a video. He doesn't want to do this. He doesn't want to do that because he's afraid of getting strikes on YouTube. And YouTube is kind of like very sensitive with the materials you can show or how much music you're allowed to play. And so having Joe Rogan move to a place where he's going to have full creative control and he's not going to be bound to the laws of YouTube and copyright. They might even make it a thing where if he uses a song, like, it won't matter. Like, he'll just become part of like the Spotify umbrella. Like, even though he's using like a song, like Spotify already have the rights to play that song, and they just like by extension giving Joe that right to play the song. And that's why it's not gonna matter. Finally, Joe Rogan is gonna have full control and unleash the full potential of the podcast without the fear of any repercussion. The other thing is that in YouTube, you get like 2 or 3 strikes and your account gets taken down. So if he were to do that on YouTube, it just wouldn't work for him. They could take down his channel. The other thing that people do on YouTube that is like really like the worst thing you could do is that you can go into somebody's video and just for any reason copyright their video or give them a strike and say like, oh, that content belongs to me, even though it doesn't belong to you. And then if you want to be an asshole, you end up doing that, and you can like destroy somebody else's channel just because you're a hater, or because you want to damage the reputation of a channel, or for whatever reason. You could be an asshole and just send them a copyright strike. And obviously he's trying to avoid that, and he has mentioned that plenty of times before. So I think that is gonna come into play. It's gonna be big. I'm telling you. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna feel free to do the things that he couldn't do before. Obviously, they bring in this new video feed that is gonna be part of the whole Spotify situation, which as of right now, Spotify doesn't have video playback, but they are creating something specially for Joe. So I'm anticipating that this is gonna be great, not only for Joe and his podcast, but also for the listeners, because we're gonna finally be able to see what he sees, hear what he's listening to, and all of that good stuff. So I'm really looking forward to what this whole Spotify Joe Rogan podcast union is gonna bring to us, the listeners. I'm really looking forward to it. The whole video interaction, you can probably just go to the app, pull it up, and just watch the video like right there. You don't have to listen to the podcast in one app, then go to YouTube for the video. Everything is gonna be condensed into one app, and you can just go there and listen and watch at the same time. And on top of that, like I said, the freedom that he's gonna have by just putting any music, showing any video, and then on top of that, he's gonna have full creative control of the podcast. He's not really an employee of Spotify. This could be great. Anyways, that's all I have for now. I'll be checking you guys later. Peace.